Hi, today we're going to check where we add and remove materials like frames and mats and um, mounting types. All the materials that are required to build your picture frame. So to do changes to the materials, so prices or add new ones, you have to go into configure, products and prices and price groups, and you have to be logged as administrator in order to do any changes. So if you're not logged as administrator, you have to click here and enter an administrator user on this field in here. In this case, I'm just gonna click administrator. I don't have a password, so I just click enter, and now we are ready to do changes. um, let's look at the mats. So these are the mats. When you select a group in here, this behaves like a filter, and all the mats are showing up here at the bottom. Right now these are just the mats that are listed. If we select, for example, like fitting, it will be just the labor. That's the item. When you enter here 1 hour, that's how you charge to the customer $36 an hour. If you want to change the price, you can always click here on edit, and instead of 36 you want to charge, I don't know, $42. Save it, and now you are at $42. For every item there is a C code, and the C code is actually how much are you paying for it. In this case is $0 for what you're paying for your labor, so there is no any value in there. But the coding here is black white, where B is like a number 1 and E in white is 0, and this the dot, so this will be 0 dot and 3 zeros after that, so that will be nothing, zeros. If we select another product like frame, you see here BDKE, which is a value for it as in 150, 1500. um, so now like you see here, this is a frame, and there is two ways to do the pricing for every item. You can do it as a price group, like one group has different items, or you can just have one price per every group. I will recommend you to create a group. I will show you how to create a new group, but I will recommend you to have a group, so next time you change the price, every product that is under that group, it will be changed. um, just to give an example, like let's go into groups, and I'm gonna create a new group, and there is different types of tables that the groups uses. For now I'm gonna show you the price per unit. What it means, like this is price per unit, which I already have a price per unit group, but I'm just gonna have a price per unit group 2. I'm just gonna name it like that, and it's gonna be a profit of 100%, so everything that I pay for it is gonna be increased by 100%. You can do more or less, and I'm just gonna enter food, because I'm gonna be using this price group for framing. And minimum and maximum price, don't worry, but what it means is that this item cannot be sold less than this amount. Sometimes when you are selling by square inch, if the art is too little, it will end up like a few dollars only, so you don't want that. You want to have a lower limit in there, and of course you don't want to go too crazy either, so that's maximum price as well, and you can enter comments if you want. Okay, so I create that price per group number 2, and then you tell it how much are you paying per every foot. I'm just gonna say that I pay $1 for every foot, just to have something that is easy to see. Okay, so now here I'm gonna enter a new item, and I'm gonna say this is a frame, I don't know, type 1, and I'm just gonna enter the same as a description in here. You can enter anything you want. Just gonna put a space so you know it's a different type of field. And it's units in stock. Normally I buy my materials from my supplier, but if you buy and keep some in stock, you can enter there. In case, just gonna enter -1, so there is not um, price counting. Now the price per group, I'm gonna select here the price per group number 2, which is the one that I just created, and I'm gonna save it. So now this product in here, because we have a 100% profit, now the price per unit is $2, because remember we have a dollar. Actually the dollar is showing up in here. The item is a dollar, and we're gonna sell it to the customer for $2. And you decide if it's 100%, you can put 200, 300, or whatever profit you want to have on each product that you are selling. Now if I want to enter a new item, I just have to enter here, change the same field. You don't have to and when you change the same field and just save it, it creates a new item for you. As you see, this is the previous one and this is the new one, and you can keep doing that as many items as you want, and all of them are gonna be, because sometimes you have like this item and now instead it's color black, or you can change the description or anything, so as you see, I have entered these 3 items in here very quickly. Now if, for example, if in some cases a supplier changes the price for the whole items, and then you say, oh, I have to change it one by one. If you had them selected by here, then you have to change them one by one. But because they are under price group, you can go here on the price group and say, you know what, now my cost is my supplier now is selling it for $1.50. So what happens where your supplier changes for $1.50 and you have 100% profit? So it's gonna be $3 that you have to sell it for. So now you're gonna see that it's gonna be $3 right here. $3. These guys here, and this guy here is another group that I was playing with before. So let's see. I was getting confused. The group is called group PPU, which is also 150. So if we put $2, we can see the difference on the, and it's 100%. So the group PPU is gonna be $4 now. So PPUs, anything that is group PPU is $4, but everything that is PPU group 2 is $3. Yeah, I was looking at here and I was looking, everything is $3. What's going on? But yeah, that's how the groups work. And if you want to change some of them, say, oh, you know what, I want to change these guys here, all the group, I want to change them from, you can select, like with control, you can select, you hold the control key and then you select different products and say, you know what, I want these products to be into a different group. I want them to be into this group. So when I click save, it's going to change 4 products. You say yes, and now you have 4 products, 1, 2, 3, 4, as a $3 into the PPU group 2. So that's how you can change more than one that way. Let's go back here under the price groups, and there is I'm gonna add a new group too, and the other group that I wanna specify, this is the price per unit. The price per united inch, the price per united inch, this is price per united inch group. I'm gonna call it that way. And same 100%, and measurement unit, it could be united inches or square inches. Of course you don't select foot or inches, like it has to be something that is gonna be matching to what you have. I'm gonna leave the united inches because I want you to show you what the united inches are. Like sometimes they say, okay, if you have 10 united inches, I sell them to you for $20, and if you have 15, I sell them to you for $30. and if you have 20, I sell them to you for $40 or something like that. Like sometimes suppliers, they give you United Inches and they give you, how much they're selling it to you. So you enter the table this way. So in your products, like it could be, for example, it could be a mirror. I'm just gonna put something here like a big number, 2000. Save it. Now, like for example, for a mirror, sometimes um, you want to, right now I don't have any mirrors, I'm just gonna enter a new mirror, and this is just mirror item. You can enter a number here, anything you want. Again, description, this is just like mirror test, and how many I have in stock. I'm just gonna put 20 in stock. And what is my price group? Price per United Inch group. I click save, and now I have that group. So every time you sell a mirror, it's gonna look at the United Inches and it's gonna have the price. Every United Inch is gonna be $4. How does the software knows the dollar? Because we have 1 United Inch, and the table that we entered before, it does the calculation, and that's how he comes out to that value in here. So that's how that worked. Now if you have, for example, under other, you can enter different, oops, I'm selecting the wrong one. Let's go here under other. As long as you don't click save, you're okay. Yeah, I changed that field on this item, so now it's not a mirror, it's other. But if I don't click save, it will remind as a mirror. Okay, let's go here to other. I want just to show you here on the right side. This add a check mark at the end tells you that it's an active or not active item. If you don't have a check mark, that means that the item is not going to show up on your frame builder tab. So in order to change the check mark, you don't check it in here, you don't click in here, you click in here, in this part in here, and then click save. So that changes the check mark to a no decorative, no showing up in the framing frame builder. Okay,